And welcome back to another weekly vlog. How nice is it that it's currently 7:30 and I'm stood in this bathroom with no lights on. It's just light enough outside, which I'm so glad about, because the yellow light, as you'll know if you watched last week's vlog, is awful. It is currently Monday and it's actually the start of week 5 of the semester. Can I just repeat that? Week 5. The way that this semester is structured is a little bit differently to first semester, because we essentially have 8 weeks starting at the end of January for me, which runs till the end of March. Then we have 4 weeks off for Easter, and after Easter we come back and have 3 weeks of teaching. So there's still technically 11 weeks of teaching, it's just broken up by the Easter holidays. But I'm just having a little bit of an existential crisis again this morning about it, because it's also March on Wednesday. Like, where did February go? And that means because my exams finish right at the start of June, I technically only have 3 months left of uni. Like, how crazy is that to say? Anyway, I'm gonna try and not focus on that too much, otherwise I just stress myself out, because I still don't know what I'm doing after uni and what my plan is. I'm just gonna focus on the present, just gonna focus on today and this week. I'm stuck in a little bit of a limbo at the moment though with my diss, because as you'll know, I submitted a first draft of the first 3 chapters of it to my supervisor a few weeks ago. However, she still hasn't got back to me with feedback, so I feel like my progress is a little bit stagnated at the moment. But I'm hoping that she'll get back to me this week and I can start distributing my questionnaire, which I'm actually weirdly excited for. I don't know if that's weird that I'm excited to collect that data, but I actually think the results are going to be really interesting. Today I've just got a strategic management lecture at 3, and apart from that I have no contact hours, so I think I'm just going to do a little bit of reading, catch up on my other modules, and also edit last week's vlog, because I was supposed to do that over the weekend and didn't. Hopefully this isn't too disjointed now, but I've basically had a bit of change of plan today and I'm only now leaving for uni. It's currently 20 to 3 and my strategic management lecture is at 3. And basically I started doing some editing at home this morning because we were waiting for a parcel to be delivered, and then the hours just went by and I thought, you know what, there's literally no point in me going into uni if I'm just editing. I have this weird thing where it makes sense to do certain work in different places. So it makes sense to me to do my uni work in uni, whereas for some reason I prefer to edit at home. So anyway, that's what I've ended up doing, and I'm gonna head off now, and I've also got yoga as well afterwards. have not left the house. As you can tell from the previous clips, I decided to work from home again today, which is very unlike me and a bit of an unconventional start to this vlog. If you watch my vlogs usually, you'll know that I like being on uni campus 9 to 5 every day, and that is where I work best. But I started my day today by finishing my video for Saturday, which was last week's vlog, and then it just got to the point where I didn't feel like it was really worth going into uni, because I don't know if this is the same at other unis or if this is just a Leeds problem, but there's a real lack of seats on campus. So unless you're getting there early in the morning, your chances of getting a good seat later on in the day are very slim. And today I just couldn't really be bothered to go through the whole process of walking around trying to find a seat. So I just finished my video, and then I also finished some reading for strategic management, which now means I'm completely caught up on all of my lectures, seminars, reading. So that is very satisfying. I am gonna head into uni tomorrow though, so the usual schedule will resume. But it has been quite a nice break, to be honest, because I feel like sometimes it can get a bit intense going on to campus every day. The only thing with staying at home all day though is I do go a little bit stir crazy, and I do find it hard to stay motivated and stay productive. So today definitely hasn't been as productive as it would have been if I was on campus, but that is okay. Not every day has to be super productive. And I'm gonna leave for yoga in about 15 minutes, so at least that will get me out the house too. Good morning, it's Wednesday today. I'm just getting ready quickly to head into uni. However, I'm only gonna be there for the morning because somehow I need to come home in the afternoon because our washing machine is broken and we've got an engineer coming round to fix it, and apparently I'm the only one that can be in the house at that time. So that's a little bit frustrating because I was really looking forward to just having a whole day on campus. Back to my usual routine, back in the flow of work, because I really want to start working on my dis again. But this stuff happens sometimes, and I'm just gonna have to work out how to do it from home and get over the hurdle of being more unproductive at home. I've got a meeting with my manager this morning, actually, a Zoom meeting. So I'm gonna go into uni, do a few hours work, have that meeting in uni, because I literally cannot have Zoom calls in this house. The Wi-Fi is so bad, and then come back and work on my dis this afternoon. I've been trying out the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter recently, and I do like it, but I was very confused about the purpose of it at first because it's not very high coverage. So this morning I thought I'd do a little experimenting and put some Flawless Filter on, and then on top put a little bit of the Dr. Jar colour correcting treatment, because I really love the glow and the evenness that this gives, but it doesn't really cover my redness here and here. I don't really know if this was the best order for me to do this in. Maybe I should have put the colour correcting treatment underneath. I've seen a few videos recently on how to use this, and I think when I was using it before I was using it just completely wrong because I was putting like way too much on my face. I think that's worked, to be honest. It definitely looks more high coverage now. I'm then going to put a little bit of the NARS Creamy Concealer just here. I also realised that I was using way too much of this, so I've just been liking putting a tiny bit of this in the outer corner of my eye and kind of down here, and it really brightens everything up without looking overly covered, if that makes sense. I'm really enjoying that actually as a base. Not that I'm actually going to put anything on top of it today because I can't really be bothered, to be honest. I'm just going to do mascara and my brows. happening? I just snapped my headband. How on earth did I do that? That's so annoying. Oh no. I really liked that one as well. Anyway, as I was saying, it is Thursday today and I'm just getting ready to head to the library. I'm like weirdly excited to go to the library. I think because I've had such a strange working week structure for me, like I'm so used to going onto campus every day 9 to 5 that I'm just excited to have my routine back a bit. I suppose that's a good thing though that I feel like that, because spending more time at home has clearly given me sort of a renewed motivation to head back onto campus, because I feel like last week and the week before when I was doing my dissertation deadline, it was definitely burning me out a bit. Also, I know when I was using Flawless Filter yesterday, I was obviously a bit confused about how to use it, but now I'm really feeling it. Like, I've got so many compliments on my skin since putting this on, because it just makes you look ridiculously glowy. Also, good news, yesterday my supervisor emailed me back with the feedback on the first 3 chapters that I submitted a few weeks ago, and she's also given me ethics approval to do my questionnaire. So I started working on that yesterday, but I didn't realise how confusing Qualtrics is, which is the software that the business school uses to distribute surveys. I really thought that distributing the survey was going to be like the easy part of my dissertation, but turns out no. I feel like I have nearly worked it out though, so I should be able to finish that off today. I'm gonna skip out the colour correction today though, because recently I've actually been preferring my face with the redness. I don't know if I'm just finally getting to a point where I'm no longer insecure about it, but when I'd covered it yesterday, I was like, my face kind of looks weird now without it. You can't even see it that much at the moment anyway, because it only gets more red when I'm hot, like if I've walked somewhere or I'm warm. Once I've finished my survey today, I need to do a pilot study, which means that I need to send it to just a few people to basically do a test run of it to see how long it takes them to do, to see if all of the questions are clear. And whilst I'm waiting for those responses, I'm gonna start properly looking over her feedback and applying it to my work. So yeah, it's gonna be a 9 to 4 library day, I think, and then at 4 I've got a personal tutor meeting, and at 5 I've got yoga. So hopefully we'll have a nice productive day. Friday. This week has gone so fast and I feel like I've vlogged hardly anything, so I really hope this isn't too disjointed or anything. I'm obsessed with this lip balm at the moment. It's another thing that I kept seeing on TikTok. It's the Summer Fridays lip butter. It's so nice and literally looks like a lip gloss on your lips, but is really moisturizing and smells like cake. I've got a bit of here, there and everywhere type day today. I'm actually going in a few minutes to get my nails done, which is something that I normally do at the weekend, but my nail tech's going on holiday, so I'm going this morning. If anyone's wondering, I've been getting builder gel on my nails for a good few months now, since about October, I want to say, and this is the natural length of my nails now because of builder gel. Like, these aren't acrylics, these are my nails. I'll put my nail tech's app on screen because she works wonders. Then this afternoon I've got 3 contact hours. I haven't had any official uni since Monday when I had 1 lecture, and this afternoon I've all of a sudden got 3 hours. Like, what is that split? So at 12 I've got an advertising and promotional management seminar. I've then got a social media lecture, and then I've got an advertising and promotional management lecture. And then at 5:30 I've got a meeting with the Women in Leadership Society because I'm speaking at their Empower conference next week, and we're just doing a little bit of a pre-talk catch-up meeting, last minute detail thing. And at some point today I also need to put my dissertation survey live because I finished off doing it yesterday. I did a little bit of a pilot study and the feedback was really good. Everyone that did it said that the questions were clear. I've only had to make minor changes, so I think that that will be going live today. And I'm kind of nervous for it because my uni work and my social media work, I guess, is normally very separate. So it's kind of strange to be sharing my uni work with you and to be asking for your contribution to my uni work, but also I really like that. It is Monday of the next week now because I just went to start the next weekly vlog and realised that I never finished this vlog. The perfectionist in me is just really not happy with this weekly vlog. I haven't actually got around to editing it yet, so I'm not sure how it's turned out, but in my head, because I haven't had my usual weekly routine, I just feel like it's turned out terrible when it probably hasn't. But anyway, we are back to normal scheduled programming in the next vlog, which is the one that I'm starting today. I'm heading straight to the library this morning. I want to be back on top of my work, back on top of my routine. So make sure you subscribe and stick around for the rest of the Productive Uni Diaries. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok for lots more extra content, and I will see you in the next vlog, which is technically the one I'm filming right now. Weird inception. Bye!